Just a momento. Just a second, guys. Okay. Why is it not? There we go. There it is. Fantastic. Fantastic. Now we can start things up. Where did I put the remote? Where did I put the remote? Seriously, where did I put the remote? Hold on. Where did I... It's around here somewhere. How you doing, Souls? What's good? And there it is. Got it. There, we're good. We're good. You are first. You are first. All right. Let's get started. All right, back from the gym. Doing good. Remember me the first time? Yeah, I remember you. And so what are some updates? We are more than halfway through Pokemon Advance. We reached rank D, or was it C? We're either C or D in Pokemon Z-Day. And on our water park stream yesterday, we hired our third staff, and we're about to hit 4 stars, so it's looking pretty good. No, I actually remember you. I remember you, Souls. Sometimes I do just say that. Sometimes I do, but in your case, I actually do remember your name. I think it's because of the distinctive, like, O. Like, the O in your name is, like, a little cross in it. I think it stands out. I think that's why I remember it. Because there's a lot of people named Soul. But, yeah, we're good. What's up, everyone? It's a Tuesday, so I don't think there's any, like, major releases on a Tuesday. Yeah, exactly. Because it stands out, it's distinctive. It stood out. You'll never remember my name. No, I've never seen your name before, Dark Void. Not once. Not a single time. Not a single time. There's going to be a season 3. Yes, I do think there's going to be a season 3 of Vinland Saga. I don't know how there wouldn't be. I don't know how there wouldn't be. I don't know what you're talking about. Dark Void's never been here before. They're new. You probably saw them somewhere else. Thank you for the rose, Ellen. I appreciate it. So, yeah, today we'll probably... I don't know if I'll finish up the Pokemon game today, but I'll at least rank up one more time. How are you doing today? It's the same as every day. I'm extremely consistent. Wake up at the same time, do my workout, come back, eat breakfast, do the stream. My days are pretty... almost the same thing every day. Very consistent. And as a result of that, my mood is also pretty consistent. Workout you do, I go to the gym and I pick up heavy things and I put them back down. Over and over and over again. It's fun. Between the first few chapters of One Piece and Dragon Ball Z, which would you consider better or like... Okay, so I only read bits of... I never read Dragon Ball to completion. I've only seen bits of, chapters here and there. So I can compare the anime. Would you consider better? I think I enjoyed the first few episodes of Dragon Ball more. Actually, wait. I'm going to go with One Piece by a small margin. Well, Dragon Ball... hooked me fast. I'd say Dragon Ball hooked me faster though. So I think it depends. The new MHA episode, it was really good. How much you bench? I don't bench press. I mean, I don't use a barbell bench press. If that's what you're asking. What do I got to do for mod? Unfortunately, I am not. I only put people I know in person and trust completely as mods. So I don't hire randoms to do mods. Dumbbell press. I don't use dumbbells. I use low to high cable fly, pec decks, elbow supported, and a incline machine press, plate loaded machine press. What do you think about Black Clover? There should not be any further questions if I like Black Clover. That answers the question. Okay, putting that down. What was the next question? What do you think about? I already answered that one. People who compare Blue Lock and One Punch Man, they don't get Blue Lock. Last episode had. You're talking about the animation of season 3 One Punch Man. I'm not mad at it. I get people are upset. I think it's silly. Like you're mad at nothing. Thank you for the follow, Danny. Favorite anime? I don't have an overall favorite, so no free weights. Not often. I'm not against free weights at all. I think they're great, but I don't use free weights often. Black Clover is where I disagree, Scam. If you don't like it, you don't have to. But I think it's great. Gojo or Sukuna, in terms of strength, don't care. In terms of preference of character, Sukuna. Let's see, was there anything else? Which do you think was the best animated scene, Goku's UI or Luffy's Gear 5th? In terms of just animation, I'm being serious when I say it, like, I'm wearing the UI sweat, like, I'm wearing the sweater. I'm still gonna say Gear 5. Morning Shibboleth. Are you ice skating? Yes. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Someone watched Mary Poppins. How you doing, Togue? Squat or deadlift? I pendulum squat, and I do stiff leg deadlifts. So yeah, stiff legs are my free. I do free weight. Do I watch Attack on Titan? Yeah, I finished it. How you doing? We're doing pretty good. And yeah, I love the pendulum squat. Fantastic. My gym has 2 of them. You can say whatever you want. It's an open chat. Just, as long as you're not being a douche, you can say whatever you want. I got an interview today at Wendy's. I mean, you do what you got to do. If you like working at Wendy's, hey, it's a job. It's a job. Do you MHA? I do. You're sick? That's unfortunate. Get better. Okay. Good luck with your crush, I guess. Hack squat? I mean, hack squat is good too. I did hack at my previous gym. I did hack squats all the time, but at my new gym, or now that I'm back at my old gym, I do pendulums. Your favorite regular is back. Oh yes, Dot, you're back. What are your opinions on Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai? I dropped it, so I cannot give you a fully informed opinion. Does anyone have any news on season 3 of Solo Leveling? You're gonna be waiting for a little while. Thank you for the heart, Dot. New MHA episode is the new MHA episodes are really good. Can you give me anime recommendations? What are you What are you in the mood for? What are you in the mood to watch? Ippo is my favorite sports anime. I actually like Solo Leveling. If you're not the biggest, okay. Thank you for all the ice cream and the Huggies and the roses and the GG. Thank you for all the. Oh my God, you're going crazy. What was my favorite cartoon? I don't know off the top of my head, so I will say, there's Ben 10, there's Justice League Unlimited, there's Teen Titans, there's Avatar: The Last Airbender. There's some really good ones. I can go more. There's Dexter's Lab, there's Jimmy Neutron. What's your top 3 anime in order? Okay, I don't have a top 3, so I'm going to do this instead. Favorite sports anime, Ippo. Favorite romance, Snow White with red hair. Favorite seinen, like Monster or Parasite. Best platformer for watching animes. I use Google and I find what I'm looking for. It takes around 30 seconds. Are you excited for Diamond Shadow? I have no idea what that is. Which character do I like most from Hero Academia? Either Mirio or Red Riot. What's your favorite character from Golden Kamuy? I don't remember any of their names, to be honest. I haven't watched that show in months. So I'm sorry if I forgot all of their names. But the protagonist is solid. The MC was really cool. Do I remember you? Yes, I do remember you, Alex. Yeah, I actually cosplayed Mirio several years ago. It was a good time, minus the part where the numbers that we stitched onto the shirt fell off. That was unfortunate. Wait, that's the Diamonds of the Shadow Realm is the new series written by the FMA author. Okay, that I saw a glimpse of that. Okay, I will probably be checking that one out. Are you watching MHA? Yes, I am. Will there be a Bleach Hell arc? I'm pretty sure no. I think I saw an announcement that they're going to be wrapping up the Bleach anime in 2026 with the end of the 1,000-Year Blood War, and then it's going to be done. You're at school? I mean, hopefully you're not in class, because you shouldn't be, here if you're in class. What do you think of Dr. Stone? I like the premise. I like the story. I like the characters. Season 1 and 2 are very strong, but I don't like the direction it's ultimately going in, at least in the manga. Thank you for the rose, Derek. When did this live start? 10 minutes ago. About Snow White? Not exact. No, it's not about the Snow White that you're thinking of. It's not Disney's Snow White. It's not based on the original story of Snow White, the really scary one. It's a different story. Okay, if you're not in class, it's fine. If you're not in school, it's fine. Thank you, Random. What's your opinion on Kiyotaka Ayanokoji? The protagonist from Ayanokoji from Classroom of the Elite. He's interesting. I like his character. Like, I do think people tend to. I think people overestimate him sometimes. I think people underestimate him sometimes. I like him. It's a good show. Have I read Vinland Saga? Read it? No. Watched it? Yes. Do you have a favorite horror? I've watched almost no horrors. I've seen Parasite. I've seen Madoka Magica. I've seen Berserk. I've barely seen any horrors. So, like, my selection is going to be pretty small. Am I on a walk pad? Yes. Watched Nier Automata. No, I don't know that one. What was the most embarrassing thing you did as a child? I don't know. Dude, I'm autistic as hell. If I did something embarrassing, I didn't even register it as embarrassing. Cause like I couldn't grasp social norms. Is One Punch Man season 3 worth watching? It's I hear it's getting a lot of hate, but you know what? I'm not mad at it. It just not much has happened yet. Not much has happened yet. They wanted big flashy animation and they haven't done that yet. So I guess we'll see. I say go ahead. Why are Kaiju 8 episodes not releasing? Because the season's over. Season 2 is over. Is there anything like Parasite, like symbiote human type animes? There definitely are. Symbiote Kaiju number 8 is technically like that because he gets infected by a monster and then turns into one, except instead of just his arm, it's his whole body. So you could check out Kaiju number 8. Have you watched Fog Hill? I have not. Hellsing I finished a few weeks ago. It was a solid ending. I just finished work and chilling before bed. That's cool. Did you cry at the end of Attack on Titan? No. I did not. Favorite anime of all time? I don't particularly have one. I'll just say Full Metal. I've seen Erased several times. Pretty good. Have you heard the news that Dragon Ball Super might actually come back? I mean, I did see a post on Facebook here and there. I didn't dive deep into it to confirm if it's true or not. I'm ready for it if it does. Ben 10 Solos, I mean, I'm not a power scaler. I really don't care for it. Attack on Titan was awful because of the ending, and I actually liked the ending. I was satisfied with the ending. Can you see this message? Yes. Thoughts on Code Geass? It wasn't for me. It just wasn't my thing. I got through season 1. Guy that watched over 800 isekai. What is another isekai? What is another? You've seen over 800 isekais. Then I'm wondering are you only watching isekais? Because it took me a while to get to almost 1,000 series. So are you exclusively watching isekais? Black Clover, I agree, it's solid. How many steps we got? I'm not tracking. Hello, JG. You might have seen every isekai I've seen if you've seen 800. What is my thing? Romance, adventure series. I've watched plenty of battle shonens as well. Mystery. I loved it. I love a good old detective series like Erased Monster, Inspector. I think it was Inspector something. I'm really into detective stuff as well. When is the Black Clover? Do we discover about the Four Leaf? That's pretty early in. The Four Leaf Grimoire is like pretty early in. I'm not tracking. Okay. Have you seen MTV's The Max? I have not. What was the saddest anime you watched? I can't pick one. I'll say there's Angel Beats. There's I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. There's Clanad and After Story. There's Digimon Kizuna for those who grew up with Digimon. If you like detective stuff, watch Bungo Stray Dogs. It's on my list to watch, so don't worry, I will. I also like Hero Academia. I mean, the lore about the Four Leaf, because it felt as though they just said it's what it is and then dropped it. They very clearly explain what each leaf of the clover represents. I don't think it needs to be expanded any further. And if it's expanded in the manga, okay. I think it's pretty clearly explained. Are you going to see Scarlet? I don't know. Maybe. I had no plans to, but maybe. What's your opinion on One Punch Man Season 3? It's fine. It's not awful. It's not it's clearly not amazing. I think it's going to get better. I think it's going to get better than it is. But I'm certainly not upset. I've been watching strictly watching isekais. I haven't watched any mainstreamish, any recommendations. Hate to tell you, that's a contradictory statement because there's plenty of mainstream isekais. Slime, Overlord, Log Horizon, ReZero, Sword Art Online, Digimon, all isekais, all very mainstream. So, have you seen all the Digimon series? Because there's some really good Digimon series. Have you seen Serial Experiment Lane? I have not. Let's see. Are you trying to look like Shark Boy with the jacket? You mean the Goku sweater? No, I'm not trying to be Shark Boy. Most complex anime, like I don't understand I don't even understand the question. Like unnecessarily complex. Like what? Like I don't think such a thing exists. Like, can a character have a deeper story? Yes. But I don't understand the search for complexity. And what do you mean is complex? Like like all these, like a bunch of details that aren't really relevant? I've never watched ReZero. It was very confusing. I've never watched ReZero. It was very confusing. How do you get confused if you've never watched it? Did you only like try and understand it from clips? Because like if you're trying to understand a series, you kind of need to watch it to get the context. You should watch One Piece, but you don't gotta. You can kind of see it. I have a One Piece painting right there, so I'm already up to date. That is blasphemy. What's blasphemy? Matcha Kala. I have no idea what that is. What do I think the One Piece is? I genuinely do not know yet. I don't have a good answer. He didn't like ReZero. I mean, I liked ReZero. So you watched ReZero, but like you just said, I've never watched ReZero. It was very confusing. Trailer I watched, it was like So I don't understand. So you watched 3 episodes and you were confused. What was confusing? It's a fairly straightforward series. It's not super straightforward, but it's not that, like, what was confusing about it? The guy that said he didn't understand it? How you doing, YT? See you later, Alex. Tell Alina what Shark Boy is from Shark Boy and Lava Girl. The movie from, like, the 90s, early 2000s. I forgot exactly what year it came out. Probably the RBD aspects. Return by Death. I mean, he's cursed, so he's not allowed to tell anyone about his ability to come back from the dead, and how, like, it sends him back in time to his last save point. So like he's got to find a way to progress through whatever obstacle he's faced with over and over, dying time and time again until he can get past it. And the only ones who can know about it are the witches. Worst watch, if something is bad, I just drop it. So like I do not punish myself to I don't punish myself and force myself to watch through an entire series if I think it's bad. If I think it's bad, I just stop watching it and I move on to something else. So like I cannot have a worst anime because I won't finish it if it's bad. And I have a lot of series that I've dropped. You have class now, and enjoy or survive, however you see it. Nice Goku hoodie, thank you. I got a JJK hoodie. Okay, cool. I hope you have a good community tonight. Thank you. The community is usually pretty chill. Sometimes weird, but pretty chill. Do I like sub or dub better? I like both. Whoever's voice actors are better, in my opinion. What's the most recent anime you've dropped? Dropped. That I can check. That I can tell you. I can just go to my dropped list, which I have open right here. The most here. What was my most recent drop? Dating a story, no. Maybe, hold on, I'll tell you in just a second. Yakuza, no, it was probably, I think it was Solo Camping for 2. Are you hyped for Angel Next Door Season 2? I didn't know it was getting a Season 2, but yes, I'll watch that, absolutely. Am I from Busboy? No, I have no idea what that is. I have History. I mean, enjoy. History is important. Did I drop Redo? I didn't. I'm not watching Redo of Healer, no. I don't think Aaron did anything wrong. I see where you're coming from. I'm not going to say I'm on the same side, but I see where you're coming from. Your Canoe or Chimera Ant arc. I think I'm going to go with Chimera Ant. Have I watched Code Geass? I tried it. It wasn't for me. 101% polyester. It's part polyester. It's not 100% polyester. Grown... Dylan, I don't know what you're even talking about, but okay. Do you watch Hero Academia? Yes, I'm up to date. Favorite anime? I don't have a singular favorite. Madara, the real goat, all he wanted was true peace. I mean, Madara's approach was wrong, but he did want what's best for people. Your Canoe is literally perfection. I mean, I agree, Your Canoe is great. Your Canoe is a fantastic arc, and I struggle to pick between the two. But I like them both. Do you like comics at all? I mean, it's not that I don't like comics, it's just that I don't particularly read comics. Did you watch the new Dragon Maid movie? No. I watched all of the Dragon Maid seasons. They were alright, not my favorite. I have not seen Oshinoko. Thank you for the Hard R6. Welcome back. Do you? I think the way One Piece drags episode is worse than the filler. I would agree. Medi, I would agree. I think they took the wrong approach in the way they do fillers. Favorite Studio Ghibli movie? I've only seen like 4 or 5 Ghibli movies, and the last time I watched a Ghibli movie, I was back in college. So, like, to be fair, since I can't even recall most of them, I would have to go back and start watching Ghibli movies again, because it's been a long, long, long time. Have I seen the trailer to Call Me Lord Eri? I have no idea what that is. Favorite sports anime? Ippo, hands down. I'm not even finished One Piece. I mean, no one is. It's not done. I know this years ago, but did you like film? Was that Film Red? I think you said Film Red. Yeah, I saw it in theaters. It was fantastic. Loved it. Are you also streaming on YouTube? Yes, we are on the YouTubes. Do I like JJK? Absolutely. Favorite character? Favorite form Demon Slayer? You mean like, favorite character from Demon Slayer? Guillaume. Have I watched 86? I have not. Thank you, ZX, for the follow. Is Bleach top 5? For me, no. Do I like Bleach? Absolutely. Black Butler I dropped. It wasn't for me. If your job was food, what would it... If my job was food? Sushi, I guess? Yeah, I'm going to go with sushi. Thank you for the 69 cats. That's a lot of cats. Black Clover opinion. This answers any questions, right? See it? Okay. Back to what we were doing. with power of founding Titan, it'll be easy to bring semi-world peace. Eren failed at in the end. He wanted to lose. Like he didn't want to wipe out all of you. He wanted to be stopped. Staying flashy, I guess. Do I watch One Punch Man? Yes, I do. You like the vault security? Get out. Who do I always? Why do I always mention food when I come into your lives? Probably because I like food more than anything. Favorite show? I don't have a favorite anything. Friendship trope in the Black Clover opinion? I like it. It's done well. Like the friendship trope isn't a bad thing. It's about execution. Like Fairy Tail does it, Naruto does it, One Piece does it. Friendship can like the friendship trope can be a good thing. It's all about how you approach it, and Black Clover does it absolutely fine. I don't think they take it too far. Who's stronger, your angry girlfriend or Master Roshi? I don't have a girlfriend, so Master Roshi. They overdid it at the start, but got better. I wasn't mad. No, I didn't have a problem with the friendship aspect in Black Clover at any point. I thought it was fine. And sometimes they do it very well, like very well. Like when Finral was like about to get killed by his brother, and then everyone steps in to save him. That scene is one of the best pull-up scenes I have ever seen. Have I seen Undead Unluck? I have not. I'm going to. The Veto fight. I love the Veto fight. That was great. Favorite Naruto character, Shikamaru. I'm tapping stick. Funny, you need help. You need help. What do you think about pacing in One Punch Man? It's all right. I never really had any complaints about the pacing in One Punch Man. But I also don't read the manga for context, so I don't know how much they're adapting per episode. I'm fine with it. I like so far season 3 has been kind of slow, but yeah, I'm not mad. Do you have show recommendations? I always like. What are you looking to watch? Like, what are you in the mood for? What languages do I speak? English. Come on, man. Let's. No, funny. You don't talk like that. Don't talk like that. It's not appropriate. Ghost in the Shell is legendary. I think it's good. It's not my favorite series, just because like it's not something that's usually my cup of tea, but it's good. Thank you, Mystery. Standalone Complex. Okay, so Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex. Was that the movie? Because I've seen this. I've seen the seasons for Ghost in the Shell. Was that season 2 or is that the movie? I can't wait for the Science Saru one next. The Science Saru one. Can't say I know what you're talking about. If I like action anime, what do I recommend for me? If you're just looking for action, that's the only thing you're concerned with. You basically just want to turn your brain off and watch fight scenes, and that's all you want. Then Demon Slayer will do it. Soul Leveling will do it. Baki might do it for you. I'm also going to throw in Hajime no Ippo, even though there's a little bit more story there. The boxing fights are incredible. Do you like the Devil May Cry anime? I've seen like one episode. I can't judge it. I'm not sure I'll continue. What's your least favorite season of MHA? Probably... I have to double check what season it was. It was either like 4 or 5. It was somewhere around 4 or 5. Medi... I accidentally copy-pasted. Thoughts on Hunter x Hunter? I love the series very much. Anything that you want to recommend I will watch, something that you enjoyed a lot, I'm going to give a shout out to Ippo, my favorite sports anime. Standalone is a modern remake. Oh, then I haven't seen it. I haven't seen a modern remake of Ghost in the Shell. How you doing, Professor? Base your opinion about animation. What sticks out to you? Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. That one will always stand out to me. Ippo is great, absolutely. Favorite My Hero fight? Probably Overhaul. Probably, Mirio, Deku, Eri, Overhaul. That one sticks out to me a lot. What's your opinion on Cyberpunk? Haven't seen it yet. I gotta go sleep. That's on. No, you don't need sleep. Let's be. You don't need. I'm kidding. Go to bed. It's fine. Very good fight. Makes me cry every time. I don't usually cry to fight scenes. I mean, if you get emotional during a fight scene, that's cool. I don't cry that often. What was your first Dragon Ball? I hope we get a trailer for the new Macross. Macross. Can't say I know what that is. What's your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh opponent? Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh opponent. Original series. So we're talking with Pegasus, right? So wait. Double checking. Are we talking with when Atem was the protagonist, where Atem and Yugi were the protagonist? Or are we talking the first arc with Pegasus exclusively on that island? Just making sure. Because if we're counting Battle City, if we're counting Orichalcos, if we're counting Ancient Egypt, okay. So back when Yugi was the protagonist, any of the out of all the opponents, while Yugi and Atem were the protagonist, it's not going to be any of the basic rare hunter. Okay, it's not going to be season 1. I mean, Pegasus was cool. Yeah, I do. I do like Pegasus, and I like Pegasus more than Bakura. Actually, I think I like Pegasus more than Merrick as well. Do I want to go with Pegasus? I might go with Pegasus. I like the opponent with dice. Do you remember? Yeah, Dungeon Dice Monsters with Duke Devlin. My favorite Yu-Gi-Oh opponent is Grandpa. UI Goku. Yes. I like the opponents with. I didn't answer that. Midoriya saving Eri and Might. Playing just gets me. I mean, what actually really gets me stirred up is the when they did the concert. When they did the concert. So right after what was his name? You know the guy who can rubberize air and then I forgot his name. What was the guy's name? He can basically rubberize air. After Deku stopped him, they went and did the concert, and then Eri saw the concert, and you see her smile for the first, actually smile for the first time. Oh Jesus! Thank you, Julian. Julian, I have no idea how to say your name. Would you rather be invaded by the Saiyans or the Chimera Ants? Chimera Ants. Yeah, because if Meruem is in charge, I wouldn't mind having Meruem in charge. Saiyans, unless it's like Goku and Vegeta, we're getting blown to hell. We're dead. What do you think of War God system? War God system. I have no idea what you're talking about. If you could eat one devil fruit, I would choose not to eat one. Because you said if I could, which means optional. I'm choosing not to eat one. And anyone ever tell you get Pete Davidson vibes at least 5 times a day? At least 5 times a day. The new Trigun is going to be sweet. Studio Orange always does good work. I still have to watch the new Trigun. I only watched the old one, and I really enjoyed the original Trigun. Thoughts on new One Punch Man episodes, like animation and stuff? I know nothing has happened. I get people want flashy explosions and cool fight scenes, all that. I'm not mad at it. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm hoping it picks up, obviously, but I think people are just mad at nothing. Which 2 anime characters would you think would become best friends? I'm not going to go with Luffy and Naruto and Goku and all those guys because it's something you've already heard dozens of times, which I would still agree with. Who would I? You know what? Who do I think would be good friends? I want to think of a unique answer here. I'll get back to you. Do you watch sub? I watch sub and dub depending on the voice actors. Favorite sound effect? I have no idea. I've never thought about it that much. Do you think about writing storyline with your vast knowledge of it? No. I am not an author. I am not a writer. It is not my domain. It's not my field. I don't even have the time for it to begin with. I'm not getting into that space. I wonder if they've ever shown the original Dragon Ball Z if female Saiyans are born stronger. We do have examples of female Saiyans. and like we see them in Super. Like we have Kefla. Well, we have I forgot their name. Kefla's the fusion. Anyways, we have examples of female Saiyans. Are they born stronger? I mean, they turn Super Saiyan faster. What do you think about non-Japanese anime? You mean cartoons, Korean anime, Chinese anime? I have no opinion. If it's a good show, it's a good show. I don't care where it's made. I do not care where a show is made. If it's good, it's good. Bakugo and Inosuke would be homies. I mean, that'd be a very loud and aggressive dynamic. I was actually thinking of like, what about like Kisuke and Senku? What about like Kisuke and Senku? I think that'd be interesting. Undead Unluck, I still have to try that one. Toto and Andy would get Toto and Andy. I'm trying to think of which Andy you're talking about. Or Kenma, the captain from Kaiju number 8. And Kenma and the captain. Which captain? Because there's several captains in Kaiju number 8. Yes, I am on a walk pad. Can you see the fit? There you go. Goku and Naruto again. I mean, but I didn't want to go over them. I didn't want to do the Luffy, Naruto, Goku ones because that's already been done a million times. Like, we know they would get along. Absolutely. We've actually, we've seen Luffy and Goku meet before. As for, like, Goku and Naruto, I think Naruto was partially inspired by Goku. Anyways, the one with the blackish pink hair. Oh, that one, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Do you agree Gojo is strongest in anime history? Not even remotely close. I also think Power Scaling is silly, but that's also not even arguable. Like, absolutely not. Andy I still have to see Undead Unluck. How is my leg? My leg is fine. I haven't hurt my leg in years. Because I remember the creator of Dragon Ball Z saying that Goku's mother is actually stronger than... I don't think the author actually said that. I also don't think he would say that. Because authors don't care about power scaling at all outside of the logical consistency of their story. It's only the fans that care about that stuff. He's... Kyle, no. Kyle, no. Absolutely... No. I'm not... I know you're rage baiting. And no. I'm not even going to fall down that rabbit hole. You watched MHA? Absolutely. Toriko and Luffy, yeah, well, we saw the crossover, right? Exactly, the crossover was great. The Dragon Ball Toriko One Piece crossover, fantastic. Nah, Kyle, either you're rage baiting, like, I'm not falling for it. I'm not falling for it. And if you genuinely think that, I can't, then you've seen one anime in your life. Whenever I ask you to do a backflip, you said that your leg is hurt. No, I say I'm not going to do a backflip on a treadmill and kill myself. I'm not going to die on stream, guys. Also, I've never tried to do a backflip. Favorite Dragon Ball transformation? Super Saiyan 4. I don't do power scaling, guys. Thoughts on Dandadan? Okay, if you watch 50, then I don't know how to help you, man. Kyle, I don't know how to help you. I'm not falling for it anymore. I'm not going down the dumb power scaling route. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. If you want power scaling stuff, go to a power scaling channel. Go to like a Dusty Roberts or what was his name? I know a few power scaling guys, but not me. Best upcoming shonen. Well, Black Clover's continuing, which is great. What else is coming out? I actually have not looked at the winter releases. Do I watch Swakage? I have no idea. Have I watched sometimes Hides or Feelings in... I think, the Hides or Feelings in Russian, fantastic series. Loved it. What did Power Scaling ever do to Bro? I could go down that route, but I'm just... This is not a Power Scaling channel. It's not. I'm not going down that. That's not what this channel is for. I'm here to create a space to talk about new series, talk about series that excite you, that interest you, give you suggestions, break down what makes a show good or bad, issues that a show could have, like issues that shows have, but like all these different things. But power scaling, no. Why do you think that Alia is the strongest? I don't. Yeah, of course. See, right? I'm not going. I'm not. Darkwood, how you? Okay, you guys are having a good time over here. Who's the new CEO? You will. Okay, I haven't been called Luigi in a couple of weeks, so all right, we're bringing that one back, I guess. What do you think of people who hate Usopp? I mean, first of all, you're entitled to have your own opinions. You can like or dislike whoever you want. Some people don't like Usopp because he's taking too long to do something. Some people think he's genuinely useless, which is silly. Some people are misinformed, and some people just genuinely don't like the guy, and that's okay. I guess it depends on their reasoning. Do you know what good? No. Last time I asked your thoughts on DXD, about why do you hate DXD? It's not that I hate DXD specifically, it's that I hate shows like DXD. That entire style of anime where it's very fan service heavy, I don't like the MC. I don't like the fan service. The plot is, I have no interest in it. It puts me off extremely hard. Shows like that, I'm dropping it immediately or just not even trying it. Agretsuko, fantastic. Glad you caught it. Morning, Deanna. How you doing? Do I have pet cats? Not anymore. When I was a kid, yes. Am I in my mid-50s? Absolutely. Okay, if you like fan service, then we're just not the same. I don't like it. And you know what, Medi? I get it. Fire Force, while I do enjoy some of the series, that aspect of it is a disservice to it. Do you think Yorichi is the strongest Demon Slayer? I actually don't know. One, I haven't watched the movie. Two, I know the ending of the manga, but I haven't actually read it. And three, I just never cared about who's the strongest to begin with. Do you collect figures? Only when my cousin sends me some, because like my cousin designs toys for McFarlane, so like once in a while I do get free toys. Do you agree Shinra is the fastest in anime? No. Do you watch JoJo's? I'm on part 4. Agretsuko mentioned, yes, glad you caught it, Key. Just adopted a chubby cat. No, awesome. I love cats. I love cats. Will you adopt cat? I'm not adopting any pets until I get a house. I'm not taking on any more pets until I get a house. Have I watched Konosuba? I have not. So I can't tell you if it's good. If I had a cat, it would be cynical and obese. Then don't get a cat. Favorite JoJo stand? I don't remember 99% of them. Because I just got back to part 4. I don't remember most of their names already. And except for like, Shiny, Crazy Diamond or Shiny, whatever, something Diamond. And then I remember none of the stands from part 1, 2, and 3. I don't remember the name of a single one. What are your opinions on Dragon Ball lore? I mean, that's kind of a vague question. Can you be more specific? Any specific part of Dragon Ball lore? Like, is there something specific about Dragon Ball that interests you? Do you think Melly do I think Melly B. Asta would be a fair fight? Which Melly are you talking about? And again, power scaling is not my domain. Have I enjoyed the new Pokemon game? Have I enjoyed it? Yes. Do I think it was necessarily worth the price tag? I'm not exactly convinced of that, but I don't dislike the game. I'm not going to hate on it as much as you might see other people on social media hating on it, because I'm having a good time. I do find it gets a little bit boring, the scenery's kind of meh. I prefer more going island to island or town to town. That's more of a preference thing. I prefer the different setting. The animation budget, the animation could have been better, but I also know that the Pokemon budget was ludicrously low. For a $100 billion company, they only spent $13 million on their mainstay game for Pokemon, which is a multi-billion dollar label. I just don't think they're giving Pokemon the love it deserves. So much dialogue. There's a lot of hand-hold. That's my biggest complaint about the Pokemon game, is the amount of hand-holding. It's very slow and they don't let me just go. I feel like there's too much assistance. I don't like that aspect. I would like to have more control over the amount of assistance and guidance that I could just turn that stuff off. Nom Nom, here is a cookie. I do like cookies. You're gooning. Okay. Do I like my cat names? I like all cat names. And any cat is cool with me. I like iced tea. I do like iced tea. Guy on top right. Oh, that's from Sign of Affection. Fantastic romance series. Am I on a walking pad? Yes. It does a disservice to the Soul Eater legacy. You're talking about Fire Force. While I do like Fire Force, because it takes place in the same universe as Soul Eater, I do prefer Soul Eater. I don't know why they couldn't keep the fan service to the same level as Soul Eater for Fire Force. I don't remember there being much fan service, if any, in Soul Eater. So, well, the thing is, Soul Eater was made how many years ago? I think fan service has gotten worse. Do you like Fuse, the Nestea substitute? I've never tried it. You just started watching Full Metal. I hope you enjoy it. I think it's great. I'm hoping you feel the same. Reported and for spam. Is someone spamming? Guys, can you keep religion out of chat? No shit. Can you just not bring religion into chat? Leave that aside. You shouldn't. Okay, you should read "Can't Hurt Me" by David Goggins. I'm not a David Goggins fan, so I'm gonna pass on that. My favorite is AOT though. That's okay. You can if that's your favorite thing. Power to you. Enjoy whatever it is you like. I enjoy it too. It's just not my favorite. We can't have the power of God and anime. Yes, I can. I don't actually have a universal favorite. I've seen too much at this point, but I can pick I can make a list of my favorites, but I just won't have a talk. Debating on what watching My Hero or One Punch Man. I'm leaning towards Hero Academia right now. So Fetty, here's what I'm gonna do. Because I don't have a top 5, I'll do this instead. Ippo's my favorite sport. Snow White with Red Hair is my favorite romance. Some of my favorite seinens would be Berserk, Parasite the Maxim, Monster. Favorite detective series would also probably be Monster. Erased is good too if you want something shorter. Or some other example. Favorite mecha would probably be Iron Blooded Orphans or Bravern if you want more of a comedy version. You watched Hunter x Hunter several times. Do you know Och say to me and see my answer? First of all, please don't spam, and I have no idea what you're trying to say. Have I watched? Yes, I've seen Hunter x Hunter. What does your hoodie look like? It looks like Goku. It's Goku. What's a good action-filled? Demon Slayer, Solo Leveling, Parasite is pretty action-filled. Berserk, 97 version. What is your favorite main line in the Pokemon show? So if we're talking about favorite season, the thing is I'm watching Pokemon right now. I'm still on Advance. I'm only halfway through Advance, so I'll tell you as I go through it. I finished Johto. I'm working my way through Hoenn. I'll keep you posted on my answers as I go through it. So far, I prefer Johto to Hoenn. I was too busy. That's why I didn't come. Okay, that's fine. Please, guys, Bible, and please keep religion out of chat. Jolly, top of the morning to you, Gunther. Have you seen Shangri-La? I love the series very much. What till Kalos? Guys, I think you need to type a little slower and I think you're making too many grammatical errors for me to understand what you're saying. Take your time, write a bit slower so I can understand you. Have I watched Tokyo Revengers? Yes. What would I rate it? Like a 6.5, 7. I dropped it more than once to try and finish it. Have I watched Fist of the North Star? I haven't. It's where the famous Nani... I haven't seen Fist of the North Star. Best game I ever played? Maybe Mass Effect 2? Probably. Hold on. Sheesh, cool hoodie, thank you. I am your old subscriber. So you've been around since for the last 2-3 years? I forget when we started this channel. Best game I ever played? What's 6? Because what was his name? Takamichi. I really was not a fan. I was constantly bored of the story. There was a couple of cool characters. I did like Mikey and what was his name? The tall guy who was best friends with Mikey. I liked the story more than how the story played out. like how would I express it? The only thing I really liked about it was the characters. And Takemichi really dragged it down. I don't like Takemichi. Hi Dark, how are you? I'm good. Do you like apples? I like apple pie. I like apple tarts. Don't really like apples. Black Clover or My Hero? Black Clover. What's the treadmill or yours called, and where can I get it? First of all, you can't even see it. Second, I literally just ordered a reasonably priced walking pad off of Amazon. That's all I did. I went on Amazon, I found something reasonably priced that fits my space, and I got it. It's not that deep. Dropped Mob Psycho, then picked up it recently, and I like it. Now it's okay. Now Mob is him. I'm glad you gave it a second shot because I love Mob Psycho. You finished Code Geass, top 3. I'm glad you liked it. Is it incline? No. This one does. It's a flat. Favorite anime sensei or teacher? I do like Yami, but if we're talking about like best teacher, I don't know. Maybe Koro Sensei. Not today, but can I think up something? Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Cookies or cake? What do you like the most? Depends on what type of cake, depends on what type of cookies. If we're going cake, then chocolate ice cream. If we're going with cookies, chocolate chip. Like a doughy outside with a crunchy inside chocolate chip. Are you a Pokemon fan? I'm a Pokemon. I enjoy Pokemon. I wouldn't say I'm a hardcore fan. I'm not like someone who's like, I'm definitely not competitive by any means. I don't know Pokemon as well as other people do, but do I enjoy it? Yes. I've never seen any anime recommendations. Well, tell me what kind of vibe you're looking for. Like, what are you in the mood for? And we use that as a base. Favorite sports team? I don't follow any sports. I could barely name any sports teams. Do I think the anime community is spoiled? I think it depends on which part of the community. I think there's parts of the community which are spoiled. Please time out Anne. Are they still... Okay, they're going to class anyway, so it's fine. You seen Pink Panther? Oh yeah, I saw Pink Panther. It's been many years since I've seen it, but Anna's going anyway. She's going to class. You read manga at all? Almost never. I almost never read manga to begin with, so sorry to disappoint. Do I love Chunibyo after Delusion and other delusions? I don't know that one. Hunter x Hunter and Solo Leveling are twins? Because of ants? No, come on. What manga have you read? Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, Hero Academia. I'm working on the reformation of a deadbeat noble, which I think is more. I think that was a Korean one. And is that it? Oh, there was a detective series that I can't remember. There was a detective series I can't remember its name. It was not Conan or Erased or Death Note or any of the main ones. Ippo is my favorite sports anime. I don't have a singular favorite anime. I dropped Dandadan after season 1. It wasn't my thing. My Hero ending, I was fine with it. Like him losing, I was fine with it. Baki good, depends what you're looking for. I didn't. You can't see my biceps. I have a sweater on. I didn't like Baki, but maybe you will. I study in Bihar. I report Anne, so she must be banned going into this. Okay. Should I watch Dragon Ball Z? Yes. Would be cool if you told me how good it is in terms of story. So story, fight scenes, animation. So keeping in mind that this show was made like in the 90s, it holds up pretty well. I still think the animation is good. The fight scenes are good. The pacing is kind of meh at times, but you know what? Like, at 5 minutes, the planet's going to explode. 20 episodes later, planet finally explodes. But I think it's worth the watch. I do absolutely think Dragon Ball Z is worth the watch. And if you don't like the pacing, you want a shorter version, can you watch Dragon Ball Z Kai? You can. I still think Z is a great experience. Dandadan, like, here's the thing. I don't think Dandadan was bad. I just don't like anybody. There's not a single character I care for enough to stay with the series. Do I like JoJo's? I'm on part 4. I'm enjoying most of it so far. Have I seen Uncle from Another World? I have not. Ippo is a good sports anime, but Ace of Diamond and Haikyuu are better to me. I mean, that's fine. I like all three of those series. I just put Ippo so much higher. But that's okay if you feel different. Do you have any suggestions for mental health? Depends what part of mental health you are struggling with, and if it's outside, and if it's like if you're significantly struggling, I might just suggest talking to a professional, as I am not a professional. Tell your friend to. Okay. When I was a kid, I swallowed a razor. That's bad. Don't swallow razors. That's bad. Is Dr. Stone good? In some ways, yes. In some ways, no. I do think it's worth watching or reading if that's your preference. I just don't like the direction it ultimately goes in. Your favorite non-anime show? I'm a big crime show enthusiast. So that means like Homicide Hunter, Bones, Criminal Minds, Forensic Files, First 48, all of those. Am I floating? Yes. Have I watched One Piece? Yes. Rating it, the anime is going to be an 8.5 or 9. I'm taking points off because of the pacing and the Sanji downgrades that they keep doing. The manga I would rate higher. Have I seen Hero X? I have not. Link Click? I have not. Favorite opening would probably be Period of Chemistry, which is the 5th opening for Brotherhood. You're here. Welcome, Maruti. Welcome back. My classmate is bullying me. Okay, well, do something about it. Though I can't. I don't know what's going on. I don't have the context. But like, don't let bullies push you around. I was very depressed, but it gets better. It can get better, absolutely. Do you like Naruto Bluebirds? I do. It's not my favorite opening ever, but do I think it's good? Yes. ReZero or Mushoku Tensei? ReZero, Mushoku Tensei, I will not touch. Again, I tried it, I dropped it. Have you watched Cyberpunk or played it? I have not yet. I haven't watched it yet. What's my favorite One Piece opening? I actually have no idea. Because they have a list of good ones. I don't think it's We Are. I know people often go with We Are. I don't think it's going to be that one. So I'd have to go through them again. What do you think about the AOT ending? I don't understand how people don't like it. Because people have different preferences. Maybe they wanted Eren to wipe out humanity. Maybe they wanted like everyone to side with Eren. I don't know. I was fine with the ending. I liked it. Black Clover. Oh yeah, Black Clover. I have a lot of Black Clover's openings on my Spotify. They call me Diddy 2.0. Well, and here they call you a prisoner. Go to jail. I watched Cyberpunk after you said me too. It was insane. I mean, I'm not sure if I told you to watch Cyberpunk because I never watched it. So I usually don't recommend shows I haven't seen. I might have told you that other people seem to like it, so you could give it a shot. But I've never seen it myself. You're sad? About what? Rudra, just lock in. Locking in isn't exactly the cure for feeling sad. Thank you, Popo, for the rose. Win from Naruto. I mean, win's a good one as well. Is that my goat, Magnamon? Yes. First person to say who actually calls out Magnamon. Thank you. Of course, you're the Digimon guy. Of course you would catch Magnamon. I love Magnamon. Are you more into fights or romance or story? Story, always. But, like, lately I'm watching more romance than fight scenes. Favorite anime fight? Dude, I've seen thousands of fight scenes. I don't know. If we can narrow it down to a series or something, that'd be easier. Have I watched Shippuden 1.5? I watched all of Shippuden in 1.5 weeks. You should probably go take a shower, go outside, touch some grass. Do your bully has enemies make them your friends? Sometimes you can befriend your enemies because there's a misunderstanding, but not always. Sometimes they're just not people you want to talk to. Favorite Naruto fight? Okay, that's a bit easier because you're narrowing it down to a series, and I appreciate that. I'm thinking. It might be Might Guy versus Madara. Have I watched Ice Blade? I have not. Top 3 Royal Knights. Top 3 Royal... I don't know. Have I seen Gate? Gate was decent. It was okay. I'm not a Gate fan. It was all right. Okay, so Sasuke and Naruto versus Momoshiki was great. That was a great fight. Is it my favorite fight ever? I don't know. It was really good though. I've rewatched it more than once. Did you cry at the end of what? Subdued, what are you doing? Same thing we always do. We hang out, talk anime, and sometimes other stuff too. Deanna, you don't need permission to ask a question. You can just ask the question as long as it's not creepy. Have I seen One Piece? Yes. Thank you, Axolotl. Welcome back. I like Naruto versus Pain. That's a good fight too. But despite the weird animation here and there, I still enjoy it. Personally, I think Thriller Bark is the best. I like Thriller Bark. I know a lot of people hate on it. Thriller Bark, when you see all of the Straw Hats come together to fight Moria, that was great. I love that. I love that. And thank you, Popo. Yeah. Give me 2 seconds. The TikTok stream is just timing. There we go. We're good. Okay, we're good. I'm going to start One Piece. I hope it's great. I hope you enjoy your experience. What are your thoughts on Attack on Titan? I think it's very well written. Like, the story, very fleshed out. The world building is good. The animation, soundtrack, choreography, fight scenes. It's all very well done. 80% of Thriller Bark was kind of long. Look, did Thriller Bark always have the best pacing? No. Does One Piece always have the best pacing? No. I still like Thriller Bark. It's also the funniest arc. My classmate is not good, then don't worry about it. As long as they're not if they're just saying words, then you can just ignore them. They're just cowards. If all they can do is throw mean words at you, they mean nothing. They mean nothing. You're gonna finish high school, you're gonna move on with your life, and they're not gonna go anywhere. You're gonna just focus on yourself. What anime from the big three do you think is the best? So I love all of the big three. I just like One Piece overall slightly more. Also, for talking about the anime specifically, we're not counting the manga, we're not counting anything else. Just the anime, then I might actually say Naruto. Favorite video game, probably Mass Effect 2. Hunter x Hunter is solid. Your first recommendation to a first-time watcher. I don't give a generic answer. I ask about what are you interested in? What kind of vibe are you going for? What do you normally watch outside of anime? What will likely catch your interest? One Piece is mid. I mean, okay, I like One Piece. A battle shonen, okay. So if you want just something filled with action, if you just want good action, then you can go with Parasite, Solo Leveling, Demon Slayer, JJK. Well, JJK is a bit more story. Okay, still JJK will do it. Any of those will be fine if you just want to focus on the action. If you want more story-rich, I can give you more story-rich stuff. Here's what. Okay, so Mister, here's my thought on that. If you don't like a particular series, that's fine. But I also don't think you should be putting down series that people like. So do I like? I don't like Steins Gate. There's people in chat who love Steins Gate. I'm not going to say Steins Gate is mid or Steins Gate is bad. I'll say why I don't like a series, but I'm not going to try and put down what other people enjoy. Unless, freedom of speech, but there's also just being a decent human being. There's freedom of speech and choice to be a decent human being. So, it's how you communicate. It's how you communicate. If you think freedom of speech also means being a dick, you got it wrong. Have you seen Gurren Lagann? It wasn't for me. Is Lord of Mysteries a good one to watch? I haven't seen it. Monster Rancher is the best monster catcher. I actually haven't seen it. I know what it is, but I have never actually sat down and watched it. Should I watch Code Geass? The thing is, Code Geass is not the type of show that really grabs me. A lot of people in chat love Code Geass, so they're probably going to say, give it a shot. They love it. So check it out, see if it's your thing, and, let me know if you like it. See, there you go. You have people in chat who genuinely love Code Geass. There's millions of people who love Code Geass. So I'm not going to say don't watch it. You might end up loving it. I never played Kingdom Hearts. I live in the corner of shame. Exactly. Absolutely you do. Good thing to have. Assists, they teach us a lot. Depends on the sister, I guess. Some siblings are good. Some siblings are not. Favorite scene in One Piece? Episode 1015. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Just started Black Clover, and what do you think about it? I'm a big fan. Attack on Titan, I think, is well done. It's not my favorite ever, but it's definitely well done. What episode? 1015. 1015. What's your favorite fight in One Piece? Specifically, when Luffy's fighting Kaido before Gear 5th. there's a specific moment, a specific segment of that fight. Not when Zoro and Kid and Law and all, when it's 1v1, Luffy and Kaido before his transformation. A very specific section of that fight that really grabbed me. Dungeon Meshi, I still need to finish. It's fantastic. How are you roommates? How are my roommates are people. They're just, they're asleep right now, I think. What do you think of Death Note? I like the first half, not so much the second half. AOT is great, but it's, I mean, yeah, it's just not my, I like AOT. It's just not my favorite thing ever. It's just not, the greatest piece of fiction I've ever seen. Have I watched Girlfriend? I dropped it immediately. Like, I just clicked on it one time because I was eating food. I needed something on the screen to, pass the time. I dropped it immediately. What do you think of Gear 5? I personally think it fits Luffy, but it's a little much. I love it. I have no complaints. I have no complaints at all. Favorite anime of all time? I don't particularly have one that, I don't have that. Gachakuda I haven't started yet. Soul Eater. Okay, so that says a lot to me because I love Soul Eater. So that gives me more reason to look forward to Gachakuda when I eventually start it. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, 10. Full Metal, I give it a 10. Have I seen Black Clover? Absolutely. Top 3 of all time. So again, I don't have a top 3 ranking. I don't have a top 5 ranking. I have specific genres where I can narrow it down. So sports would be Ippo, romance Snow White with red hair. Seinen would be Monster and Berserk and Parasite. Detective series would be more Monster or probably just Monster. If we want an isekai, I'd probably go with either Log Horizon or Slime. What do I think of Black Clover? I love the series. Should I finish Attack on Titan? If you're enjoying the series, go for it. Finish it. Law of Waki is great. Rudra, how old? Oh, you're asking Rudra, 14? Your favorite MC of all anime? Impossible to say. I've seen nearly 1,000 series. I cannot, I don't know. Bro tweaking? Yes, I am. Despite losing, Kaido was still a beast. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, absolutely. He's still a beast. 100% agree. What's an anime that you hate? I don't really like to use the term hate in most cases. I'm going to say Mushoku Tensei or Detective Conan. I have not played I've only played one God of War game 20-something years ago, and I played it for 20 minutes. So, do you consider Aizen as the best antagonist? No. Definitely not. My homegirls recommend One Piece, so I'm debating watching it. I just think it's way too long. So here's the thing. If you're looking at a long series, One Piece, Naruto, whatever, don't look at it as one big thing you need to complete. Watch it at your own pace. Whether that's one episode a day, a couple episodes a week, or whatever kind of, an episode every couple of weeks, whatever it is. Go at your own pace. If you like it, you like it. I really like God Eater. I thought God Eater was okay. It wasn't my thing. I finished it. It was just eh. I love the cartoonish way, old style. I love Tom and Jerry. I grew up on Tom and Jerry. Is there any points in One Piece that stuck with you? There's a lot of points in One Piece that stuck with me. I can list dozens. Kuma backstory, going merry, nothing happened. I can go on and on. I've already seen Vinland Saga. Opinions on... I already answered God Eater was not my thing. Can you not spam chat? I do not want to have to mute you. What's the max length of an anime you like to watch? The fact that I've watched One Piece more than once will tell you there isn't a number. As long as it's good, I will keep watching it. But lately, I prefer shorter series. Actually, I am marathoning Pokemon right now, so that's another 1,000 episodes. Escanor versus Gojo, I don't do power scaling. Opinions on Fairy Tail, it has good and bad. Some arcs are great, some arcs really suck. Their music is fire. 100-Year Quest was terrible. But overall, I like the series. When I was saying Tom and Jerry, I was talking about how crazy Luffy is in Gear 5. Luffy is not doing what Tom and Jerry can do. But I do like the cartoonish, silly elements of it. What are you telling? I don't know, you tell me. Should I watch Vinland Saga? I think you should try it. Have I watched Food Wars? Yes, I have. I love food, so of course I have to watch it. Favorite genre, romance or adventure? What shows have you rewatched the most? At the time, Naruto, One Piece, the Dragon Ball. But now I don't rewatch anything. I don't have the time. I mean, look, I know Sailor Moon is incredibly busted? Yes, I'm fully aware that Sailor Moon's powers are downright psychotic. Does she solo everything? I don't care. Should I watch Hunter x Hunter? I think you should try it, see if you like it. I love it. Jim Carrey is my favorite actor. Cool. I can't name most actors because I don't remember. I don't know the names of most actors. Read Lord of Mysteries. I will not be reading it. Will I watch it? Maybe. Read it? Not going to happen. In my opinion, isekai is the most boring genre, and romance has a lot of diversity. So isekai has plenty of diversity. It's just a very saturated genre at this point in time for a reason. There's a reason it's so popular right now because of culture in Japan. But there's going to be bad isekais. There's going to be good isekais. You know? Same as any other genre. There's plenty of bad romance. Watch One Piece. I already watched One Piece. I've been watching One Piece since before you were born. Luffy in Gear 5 is exactly... Is he like Jim Carrey from The Mask? I mean, I could see the there's definitely commonalities. I wouldn't say their personalities radically different, and it's fun. I get where you're coming from. It's fun. Which movie do you like? I like a lot of movies. Can you be more specific? Because I like a lot of movies. What's your favorite anime as a child? Probably Digimon. If we're talking about our favorite childhood anime, probably Digimon. Trigun. I saw the old Trigun. I loved it. I haven't seen the new one. But I love Trigun. Most isekais I watched were pretty bad though. Okay, what have you watched? Have you seen ReZero, Overlord, Slime, Log Horizon? I wasn't really an SAO guy, but I'll throw SAO in there because some people like it. Digimon is an isekai. Have I watched Gundam yet? I've seen some Gundams, but I'm not really a Gundam guy. I do think Windbreaker is better than Tokyo Revengers. Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network, I grew up with both. Do I think one is better? I'd have to go look at I'd have to go double check which series came from which platform, but I love both Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network. Dandadan, I dropped it after season 1. Favorite anime, I don't particularly have one. Opinions on Solo Leveling, it's a good time. If you just want cool action or farming to sit back and enjoy something fairly quick, Solo Leveling will do that. Tokyo Revengers or Windbreaker, absolutely Windbreaker. Windburst, I've never heard of that. Trigun, the new one, is terrible. I'm still probably going to try it at some point, but right now, once I finish one thing on my list, the next thing in the rotation is Made in Abyss. That's next on my list. How did I get into anime? It was on TV. That's what we had. We turned on TV at the end of school, and that's what was there. Marvel or DC, I love both, but I'm more Marvel. Have I watched Shield Hero? I've seen all 4 seasons. I only like season 1, though. I did not like 2, 3, or 4. It was over. I mean, I don't particularly worry about the hype. If I enjoy a series, I'm good. Whether it's overhyped or not is not something I actively concern myself with. If I have a good time, I'm going to keep watching it. Chainsaw Man, I have seen season 1 and I enjoyed it. Actually, I like the story. I like the story of Chainsaw Man. Did you ever watch Demon Slayer? Yes, I haven't seen the movie though. JJK movie is good. The movie was good. It was. I dropped Chainsaw Man after the kiss scene. That one. I haven't seen the movie yet. Vibing Like You, Cisco or something. Thank you. What is your favorite and least favorite subject in school? I suck at languages, so probably French. Favorite subject? Maybe English or math. What made you drop Dandadan? I just don't like any of the characters. I thought the story was fine. I have no problem with the story or the animation or any of that. I just don't like anybody. Opinions on his and her circumstances? You mean his and her circumstances? What are you talking about? Whose circumstances? Have you heard theory what the One Piece is? I've heard theories, but none that actually make any sense. I haven't heard any theories that make sense to me. Hello, Rudra, I see you. His and Her Circumstances is an old, an old romance anime. Then I don't know that one. His and Her, I don't know that one. The ships for Demon Slayer are crazy. I've never looked at the ships. I don't care about shipping. I stay away from it. I agree. I couldn't get attached to any of the Dandadan characters. Don't hate the show. Exactly. I don't hate the show. I don't put it down at all. I just don't care for anybody. I'd recommend 100%. It's very cute. I'm not opposed to it. It's just right now my list is full, and I already promised that once I finish up, it's probably, I think Hero Academia is going to be the first thing on my list that finishes. So when that's done, I need to see Made in Abyss because it seems really good and I'm interested in it. Is Shield Hero kind of weird, or am I reading into it? I mean, there might be parts to it that you find weird. I might get, especially with what's her name. There could be things that you could see as a bit weird, but I just don't think the anime's been consistently good. I only like season 1. It was using Emir's power and the world weapons to destroy the Red Line and connects the whole world to One Piece. I don't think that's it. There's a lot of lore to back it up. So I am behind on the manga. Maybe there's stuff I haven't seen yet, but I'm not yet convinced. I get the Stray Kids comment all the time. I don't know what Stray Kids is. A1 Studio is the best anime studio. I honestly don't keep track of which studios make which anime. Maybe I should pay more attention. I never remember names, as you could probably tell. But yeah, I'm just not the best at it. And thank you for the GG smoke. I appreciate it. Looking for a silly but super strong MC, Mashal. You've already seen. Okay, you saw Magic and Muscle. A silly but strong MC. Gintama. Why not Gintama? Opinions on Digimon? I love Digimon. Big Digimon fan, especially seasons 1 through 3 and Try. Not so much 4, 5, and 6. And thank you for the roses, Smoke. I appreciate it. Have you seen Metabots? Yes, I have seen Metabots. Great show. You watched AOT? I have. I'm not a Gintama fan. I'm not. But when they've already seen most of the silly-ish characters that I know Gintama might be a good idea for them. So I'll even recommend shows that I don't like if I know it might suit you. Sakamoto Desuka. Okay, so I think they wanted more of an action-based show. So even though Sakamoto Desuka is my favorite comedy, I think because they wanted more of an action-oriented one, I went with Gintama. Funniest anime character? Yeah, I would say funniest anime character is Sakamoto, yes. Have I seen Hunter x Hunter? Yes. Love the show. We'll definitely check it out. Awesome. Have I watched Black Clover? Multiple times, yes. What anime in the big 3 has the best written characters? So when it comes to the writing, my personal favorite is One Piece. So I like manga. I like Bleach's art style and manga the best. I like Naruto's anime the most because it's more consistently enjoyable. The pacing is nowhere near as bad. The filler I could skip. It's still a great story. But I think when it comes to the writing, I'm a One Piece guy. What is your favorite? I don't really ship. I mean, I've never really shipped outside of the canon before. The only time I ship outside of the canon, I can think of one time. Golden Time, I think he picked the wrong girl. I thought that was terrible. Quintessential Quintuplets, well, I do have a choice. I just forgot what her name was. I am a boy, not a girl. Okay. Can you not mock people for having emotions, Baldy? I do not want to ban you. Do you think Black Clover is as good as Naruto or Bleach or any of the big 3? I think you could compare them. Are they better? I think that's more of a subjective take. Are they better? I think it's more subjective than that. Because I love Black Clover, I like Bleach, I love Naruto, I love all of those. I think you can put them in comparison. One Piece, greatest anime of all time. It's not my favorite anime ever, but I do really like it. Bottom tier character Tomozaki. Okay. Tomozaki. Bottom tier character Tomozaki. Yeah, I could see that. How do I feel about Gojo's death? To be honest, kind of indifferent. Because I was never that attached to Gojo. The only characters in JJK that I'm particularly attached to are there's Nanami, there's Aoi, and that's about it. Why did Shield Hero drop off so hard? I don't know, man. It had a good start, it had a good start, and then they just ruined it. You seen Penkly Blinders? I have no idea what that is. I've never heard of Penkly Blinders. Favorite anime character? I don't have a favorite character. I've seen nearly 1,000 series. Picking one character would be impossible. When did JJ? I don't think JJK did fall off, at least for me. Berserk is 8 on my list. Berserk is solid. If we're talking manga, then it's fantastic. If we're talking anime, the 97 version was good. Thoughts on Shield Hero? Season 1 was great. 2, 3, and 4 were not. Princess Anne, Momonoke. I mean, it's a good movie for sure. It's a good movie for sure. I don't think it's going to be one of my favorites, though. Odd Taxi is interesting. If you want something with like a plot twist, people have asked me about that before. If you want a good plot twist, go watch Odd Taxi. Do you like OG cartoons? Sure. We're talking like Ed, Edd n Eddy, Dexter's Lab, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Teen Titans, Justice League Unlimited. Yeah, I love those. Thoughts on Chainsaw Man? I haven't seen the movie. As a manga, I think Tokyo Ghoul surpasses Berserk. As someone who does not actively read either, I can't really critique it. I can't. I'm not in a position where I feel like I could. Do you like Bunny Girl Senpai? I dropped it. Apothecary Diaries, I really like. That one was good. Especially season 1 was my favorite for Apothecary Diaries. If Berserk 97 continued, it would be peak. I do wish that they continued. Or at least, if they were to do a Berserk anime, give it the quality that it deserves. I don't know if it'll ever be as good as the manga, but give it a fair shot. Tell me some series to watch. What kind of vibe are you going for, Rudra? Who do you think is the most broken One Piece character? The thing is, I'm behind on the manga, so maybe stuff has happened that I'm not aware of. Like, I feel like I'm not informed enough to speak on, especially since I don't care about power scaling to begin with. I feel like there's stuff I haven't seen that would change my opinion. So I should probably catch up on the manga. So you just want style, but like, okay, is there an anime style that you can reference that you liked, and I can find something similar? Because I need some sort of a reference point here. What's the most confusing, complex anime I've watched? Like, I've never really been confused by a series before. I've never found a series hard to follow. So like, I don't even know how to answer that one. Darling in the Franxx, I dropped immediately. Just not my kind of show. Soul Eater is sick. Soul Eater is a great style. I do love Soul Eater. Definitely recommend it. Chocolate or strawberries? Definitely chocolate. Why do you hate all mangas with every fiber of your being? I don't. I have never said that I hate manga. I said I almost never read it. Two very different statements. I have never said that I hate manga. What do you think about Darling? I already answered that one. Jiraiya's death was not that touching. I thought it was pretty sad. That one did hit me. Is it I thought it was sad, for sure. If you like Soul Eater, watch Gachakuda. I will eventually. I will get to it eventually. It's just, I can only watch so much, right? What is Soul Eater even about? So, in the world of Soul Eater, basically you have, people have these weapons which are bound to them, and they need to consume souls, hence the name Soul Eater, in order for their weapon to transform, to evolve, to transcend to the next level. I forgot what that term was called though, and they also need to consume a witch's soul on top of that. And hold on, it's been a minute. It's pretty much it's been too long. It's been too long. I don't know if this is a hot take, but I think Hunter x Hunter would have been on the level of the big. It's not a hot take. It's not a hot take. During the era of the big three, Hunter x Hunter, during certain periods of time, was among the top 3 ranking. It wasn't like, there were times where it was in the top 3 rankings. It's just long term, Bleach, One Piece, and Naruto dominated the top 3. Do you prefer watching manga or reading anime? I will read anime. I will use subtitles. You've watched Reagan Flower, fantastic. Gundam, I'm not really a Gundam guy most of the time. Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't properly summarize Soul Eater. It's just been too long. I need to go over the summary again. But it was a great series. Great series. You win what? Inuyasha, I couldn't finish. I found the characters way too annoying. Like I found specifically, I found Inuyasha annoying. I found Kagome annoying. I found like the only character in the main cast that I liked. What was the girl with the boomerang and the giant kitty, the big transforming kitty. Those are the only characters in the main squad that I liked. Have I watched Fairy Tail? Absolutely. Yami is the best Black Clover character. Yami is my favorite character in Black Clover. What's the best action-packed? So it depends on how we're categorizing that. Because I can name dozens of fantastic action-based series, but if the only thing you want is action and you don't care about world building or like story or character development, you just I want cool fight scenes. Show me pretty epic stuff. I'm not gonna pick solo leveling. I'm still gonna go something like Unlimited Blade Works, because even though there's a little bit more story there, the fight scenes are fantastic. What's your thoughts on Vinland Saga? I love the series, both seasons. Solo leveling season 2 will be was the downfall. I like season 2. Hockey or eating 5 strawberries? I'll just take hockey, I guess. Unlimited Blade Works, fantastic series. I love Unlimited. Fate Stay Night, Unlimited Blade Works. But I think you have to watch. What was it? Fate Stay Night. I think you have to watch. What series came before that? I think you have to watch the prequel. Would you rather exist or not? Well, at some point I won't exist. Come back in 70 years. I'll be dead. Have you watched Campfire Cooking in Another World? It's one of my favorites. I love it. Edge Runners, haven't seen it yet. Soul Eater, a training academy for exorcist weapons and Meisters to protect. That's a pretty accurate synopsis. A training academy for exorcist weapons and Meisters that protect from soul monsters. Yeah, that does it. That does it. Thoughts on Fate series? Fate Stay Night and Unlimited Blade Works were really good. I have not seen the rest of the Fate series, but those two were really good. That was it. Fate Stay Night was the prequel to Blade Works. Just saw Infinity Castle. Hope you enjoyed it. I haven't seen it yet. Do I have a bucket list? Not particularly. Do I like Minecraft? No. Happy Diwali? I have no idea what that is. My hot take is Chopper at age 17 has better durability or defense than all the Strides in their 17 years. I have no... that's a very hot take because I disagree. Yeah, I'm live every day. Have you seen Eureka 7? I have. It was good. What's an obscure anime you enjoy that others find odd? I don't know if this is obscure, but Odd Taxi. How about Odd Taxi? Infinity Castle is amazing. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Happy Diwali Festival of Lights. Oh, that sounds cool. I'm at school right now, as long as you're not in class. Where are you in One Piece? I'm up to date on the anime. I did see Zom 100. Start was good. The ending was boring. If you want to live, you go okay. If you want to live, would you go live? I'm live right now, so I guess I want to live. I'm on 11:46. I'm at the break. Nice. This dude is. I am straightforward. That's the only way I know how to be. I don't know how to be anything but straightforward. What's an anime you think is overhyped? I don't really pay attention, to be honest. I'm not trying to avoid the question. I'm not trying to avoid giving an opinion. I generally never cared about what's overhyped or not. If something is good, I'm gonna watch it. If I see something and I see people saying that it's amazing or terrible and I like it or I don't like it, I don't care. I'm just gonna stick to what I like. Are you going to watch the World Cup? No. I don't care for sports. Real life sports. Naruto is the best anime in the big three. In your opinion, valid. Naruto, if we're focusing entirely on the anime, I might agree with you. Yeah, I'm not trying to avoid the question. I just never really I don't let other people's opinions of a show stop me from enjoying a show or force me to watch something I don't want to watch, if that makes sense. One Piece opinion, worth giving a shot. I do think it's worth giving a shot. You can decide if you like it, of course, but I do think you should try it. And you might end up choosing the manga because of the pacing, which is completely understandable. But you could try it. Why not? Who wins, Buggy or Goku? Me. Sorry to what? No, he's 17, just... Okay. He's a 17, just left village, so it is a hot take. Okay. No. I would dress up as a boy and try to trap this handsome man. Please, you would dress up as a boy. You think dressing up as a guy is going to trap me? If you want to trap me, you would dress up as like a giant sushi roll. I seen your t-shirt. It's a sweater, but yeah, thank you. Berserk opinion. If you're going to watch it, watch the 97 version. If you're going to read it, enjoy, but prepare for trauma. Saitama wipes Goku. Who cares? Power scaling is silly. What's your top 3 best anime? I don't have a top 3 overall. If we want to talk genres, I could do genres. The comments are weird. The comments can get pretty weird. When you're dealing with people on the internet, not everyone knows how to behave. Dragon Ball Z Season 1, Episode 8. Weren't you past that already? I thought you passed that. Eat a book or drink an anime. I don't know how I would drink an anime, but okay, I'll try. What's your favorite piece of anime merch that you own? Favorite? I have an autographed one-of-a-kind painting signed by the original Japanese voice actor for Astro Boy. That's my numero uno. Have I watched Steins Gate? I tried it, wasn't my thing. Attack on Titan, Vinland Saga's I'm a huge Vinland Saga fan. I do enjoy AOT, but I'm more Vinland Saga. Have I watched Cowboy Bebop? I need to go back to that one. It is dope as hell. I even have a photo of me with the voice actor as confirmation, but it is very cool. Why is reading manga pineapple? I have no idea. I'm eating pizza. Well, you had not yet to share with everybody. Please let me see what. Favorite is Water 7, Impel Down, Skypiea, Alabasta, Alba. Oh, in the manga. Okay. I'm glad to hear that Elbaf is going crazy because I'm not up to date yet. I watch dub and sub, depends on the voice actors. Do I like Berserk? I like the 97 version. Favorite romance? Snow White with red hair. Thank you for the follow. Harrisville. I'll just say Velgar because I can't read the first half. Velgar. Favorite romance? I already answered that one. Fully went through One Piece fully twice. I've done it a couple of times. Well, okay, I haven't watched all of it twice because when I rewatched it previously, it didn't have as many episodes as it has now. So, do I like Inuyasha? Not really. I don't. Have you watched Sanda? I have not. Have you watched Demon Slayer? I haven't seen the movie, but I have watched the series. It's good. If you can say my name, Rezi is okay. Well, I mean, what is that? Is the H silent? Rez Velgar? I have no idea. Have I watched Code Geass? I tried it, wasn't my thing. Diaries, I loved it. Hunter x Hunter, I loved it. Go to Impel Down or read a manga. Okay, I'll read a manga. I just won't remember it. I got an anime figure of Goku. Cool. Mine is Marineford, Wano, and Wano. So you like Wano twice. Got it. Cool. ReZero, I enjoyed it. Season 2, I had to drop and go back to it, but I'm back in. I'm back in. Up to date now. Bro felt that about reading manga. I mean, I won't remember it. That's the thing. I can read manga. I just won't remember any of it. So like, why bother? The thing is, I don't remember most voice actors, or basically any. So I'm only going to go off of voice actors that I've actually met in person. So let me just check one thing. Wasn't it? Let me just make sure that I'm speaking to the right person. Chris, I think it was. Let me just double check that it was. I think it was. I just want to confirm that I'm getting the name right. Yes, my favorite voice actor that I have met was Chris Sabat. I'm making an anime stop motion. That's awesome. You are my friend. Okay, cool. Watch Bob blow up or eat a strawberry. I mean, I don't know who Bob is, so I guess I'll just eat a strawberry. Rent a Girlfriend? I dropped it, but I know it. Do you dabble with Ranger Sentai? I've never dabbled with it. Not personally. I'm new to anime. My friend recommended High School DxD. Is it good? It's not my taste. Maybe you will like it. It is not my thing at all. The manga of Fragrant Flowers is easily one of my favorite mangas. Well, I love the anime, so that doesn't surprise me too much. Thank you for the follow, Bartolomeu. Christopher Sabat is the GOAT man. He's super nice. Like, Chris Sabat, really nice guy. I had a pleasure meeting the guy. Why does Chopper beat Zoro? I don't know, because I don't think he does. All sub and like, I appreciate that. Lost. Audio should be fine. Audio should be fine. We're good. The audio's fine. I really like Finland Saga. Is that like underwater Vinland Saga? Is it worth watching Black Clover? I think so. What anime should I watch after Dr. Stone? Are you in the mood for something similar to Dr. Stone or something different? Okay, yeah, the mic probably just got loose. It seems good. It seems good. Favorite Dragon Ball Z fight? Probably Gohan versus Cell, maybe. Maybe that one. How to make anime and how to dub sound. I not my field. I have no idea. Like, I don't know how to make an anime. Why wife jacked my Bluetooth? Oh, that makes sense. See, this is why I don't have one. Don't want her jacking my Bluetooth. No, but I'm planning on watching ReZero. I hope you... Okay, I think it's great. Have I watched Wolf's Rain? I have not. Is Blue Box living... I haven't seen Blue Box. Brooke stronger than Frankie. I'm at a whole... I mean, I would say... I think Brooke is stronger. I mean, I think so. I don't particularly worry about that stuff, but I think that's very realistic to say. Do you play games? Yeah, we stream over on Twitch. We'll be on Twitch later today. Thank you, JJK. Yeah, guys, follow on Twitch if you're not already. We'll be on Twitch later today. You got to go? All right, see you later, Velger. Should I watch Berserk? If you're going to watch it, I would say watch the 97 version. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Rather have average story but elite animation or elite story average animation? Always elite, easily elite story. Thank you, Rudy. Despite my voice being fried all the time, you guys never actually hear my real voice because it's always so dead. Do you like playing games? I already answered that. There is no... you're a good person? I don't consider myself one, but I let other people decide that. I don't worry about it. I think people who claim themselves to be good are usually the ones trying to convince others that they're good. Opinions on MHA, I think it's great. I'm having a great time with it. Current season is great. It's fire. There's only 1 or 2 seasons which are kind of slow for me. Otherwise, it's really enjoyable. Ooh, man, I'm ready for lunch. I'm hungry. Oh, wait, I'll just grab some water. When your stream ends in 20 minutes. But we have another stream on Twitch later today. So, like, this isn't our only stream. Sorry, Rudra, I don't do power scaling. Okay, look, I'm not going to get into the Chopper stronger than whatever. I think that's silly. No. What's going on? We're just hanging out. Is MHA Season 8, Episode 3 peak for you? So, like, it depends how we define peak. Do I think it's very good? Yes. Like, is it the best thing I've ever seen ever? No. But am I fully enjoying the current season? Yeah. Absolutely. The intro for T and F, I don't even know what that is. What time is it for you? It's 10:40. It's still the morning. Is Tengen stronger than Mitsu? I genuinely don't know. I'm good. I don't. It's not something I ever think about. Power scaling is outside of, like, there's very few situations where I give it any thought. Tokyo Ghoul, great season 1, season 2. You know, it kind of fell off. I just came from celebration of Diwali. I hope you enjoyed it. What's up, bro? How are you? The haircut's looking good. Thank you, Amadure. It's a romance anime. I just shortened the name. Okay, then I just... it's not one I couldn't tell what it was from how you wrote it. Demon Slayer favorite Hashira, Gyome. It's favorite character, Demon Slayer, Gyome. Do I have a top 5? I don't, but if we can go genre by genre, I can make a list from that. But like overall, no, I don't. So like Ippo, favorite sport. Snow White with Red Hair, favorite romance. Favorite seinen, Monster or Parasite or 97 Berserk. Favorite mecha would probably be Iron Blooded or Bravern. So genre by genre, I could do a better job. Thoughts on isekais? Some are good, some are bad. I don't think you can classify an entire genre the same way. Like, you got to go series by series. Redo of Healer, gone. Parasite is great. Shonen, I mean, I like Full Metal. I like One Piece. I've seen hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of shonens. So like, Digimon Season 3. There's a lot of good shonens. Well, there's a lot of good everything, to be fair, but like shonens I've seen. I grew up with mostly shonens, so now I'm watching mostly romance. I'm not watching as many shonens, but yeah, I've seen a lot. The time is here. It's 3:41. That's cool. Ayo, my dog. Do you know about Diwali? I mean, it was the Festival of Lights. I have no idea what that's about, but sounds cool. You're caught up on Hunter x Hunter? Yeah. On the anime, yes. Manga, no, because I'm not reading it. Favorite anime overall? I don't particularly have one. Kiss X Sis, you can go to the corner of shame. Magical Girl Sight, I don't think I've watched that one. The only Magical Girl anime I remember is Madoka Magica. But what devil fruit would you like to have? I don't want any. I don't want a devil fruit. I'd rather not have any. Thoughts on fan service? Get rid of it. Not a fan. Usually takes away from a story far more than it adds. Actually, pretty much always. Opinion on Gachakuda? Have not started yet. Kyome versus Tanjiro? I don't even remember who. You mean Gyome? Maybe Gyome. I'm not a power scaler. It's not something I think about. Woo like Z. Woo like Z. I don't know what you're trying to ask. Swimming is pretty cool. I like swimming. I like water. Can we agree that MHA is kind of goofy in the start? I mean, I can see what you're talking about. I thought it had a good start though. Like I like the start, but I think I see what you mean by goofy. Like Deku basically just fumbling around. He doesn't really know what he's doing. He's quite clumsy, just running around screaming, kind of just panicking most of the time. I mean, I see where you're coming from. I love the start. I like the start. Death Note, I like the first half. Demon Slayer, I like Demon Slayer. It was a little kiddish. They were kids. But yeah, they're kids. He's also a kid who grew up really insecure, being bullied, has no powers. Suddenly put in a position where he's entrusted with the number one hero's ability. He doesn't really know what he's doing. Can't control it. I get it. I get why he was the way he was. Are you gonna hop off at 11? I'm gonna hop off. Yeah, around 11 a.m. But we're going to be on Twitch later today. We'll go live around 2:30, 3 p.m. Eastern. Thoughts on final season of MHA? I'm loving it. Are you walking on a treadmill? Yes. If so, suggestion of I literally just went on Amazon, looked at the prices, looked at the dimensions, what was reasonable, and I picked one. That's all I did. Made sure the reviews were okay, that it was decently reliable, and I got it. Live stream stopped. The live stream is still going. Live stream should still be. It should still be good. Hold on. Yeah, it's still going. My Villain Academia underrated. Haven't seen it. Are you walking on a trail? I already answered that one. A Silent Voice is the best anime movie, and you can't convince me otherwise. I'm not going to try and I never understood that kind of a statement. Why would I try to change your mind about what you like? If you like a movie, I'm not going to try and say stop liking that movie. That's ridiculous. It may not be my top choice, but it's a good movie. Have I seen Plastic Memories? I have. It was good. Do I know about Flipper Zero? I do not. What is the worst character development in anime? I haven't seen all anime. And if a show, here's the problem though. If I think a show is bad, I'm gonna drop it. So I probably haven't seen it. Like, I have no idea what the worst development is. Can you do Naruto Sand? How am I supposed to be his a Naruto? No, I can't do a Naruto sound. How would I do that? I'm not a voice actor. I have not seen 86. What is the anime you watched that made you shed a tear? I can name many. I'll give you 3. Angel Beats, I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, and let's find one more. Hold on, one more. Okay, for me, Digimon Kizuna, because I grew up with Digimon. If you watch the movie, you'll understand why. Let's see. What's your opinion on Lolly? Indifferent. I don't particularly care for it at all. Yet Digimon Kizuna literally devastated my will to live. It actually, like, I was not okay after. You've been getting a lot of followers. On TikTok's been slow. TikTok's been slow recently. YouTube has been going good. YouTube is doing wonders. Opinion on Admiral Agenda? I have no idea what that is. Angel Beats. Oh man, that ending. Okay, I know Angel Beats has a massive plot hole. It's still sad. Thank you for the follow, Rudy. Show that you thought was good and watched fully, but then realized it was all right. That's never happened to me. Because I've had shows fall off, like partway through, but I've never had it was good all the way to the end and then was terrible. Like Death Note fell off. 7 Deadly Sins fell off. What else fell off? Tokyo Ghoul. So there's a number of shows that started good and then went downhill, but I knew they were going downhill. Thoughts about Black Clover? I think it's great. Highly recommend. Rurouni Kenshin. If we're putting the author aside, the anime is great. Put the author aside, and I like the anime. Basically saying the OP Animal solo the verse. Nah. Favorite power system, either Nen or Alchemy. So 7 Deadly Sins, I do think that seasons 3 and 4 did not hold up after 1 and 2. But Four Knights of the Apocalypse, which is the sequel to 7 Deadly Sins, was good, but I just have one major complaint. Just one thing that they kind of, messed me up. Is this guy on a treadmill? No. We're doing the moonwalk. My favorite power system is Cursed Energy. I mean, that's a good choice. I was so fed up I never continued Angel Beats. Should I go back? That's up to you. If you don't like a show, I can't make you like a show. I thought Angel Beats was fantastic. And the ending was devastating. Well, in a good way, and in a good way. Show that your thought was good and watched fully. Okay, I already read that one. You got a theory on how Blackbeard stole Whitebeard's power? That's one of the abilities of the Darkness Devil Fruit. That is one of the functions of the Yami Yami no Mi, to pull in everything. Even light, even Devil Fruit abilities. Yeah, that is one of the abilities of the Yami Yami no Mi. It functions like that of a black hole, and a black hole literally absorbs everything to even where light cannot escape it. So that is, yeah. Does that imply the power will run out? You mean that the black hole will stop functioning? No. I'm pretty sure that the power of the Gura Gura no Mi is now trapped within his body. I'm on Dressrosa right now and it's so dragged. I understand. That's just I understand. I know the pacing is rough. Just if you choose to go through it, look, if the pacing doesn't ruin the experience, then great. But I understand your feedback. I agree. Say hi. But Pretzel, you're in jail. You can't see my message. You can't see me. Where do you get the hoodie? I found it on. I saw it on an ad like 5 years ago on Facebook, or 6 years ago, no longer. I got this sweater like 7 years ago on a Facebook ad. Favorite devil fruit? Kumas. Thoughts about SJW using a cup of SJW. Should I watch Violet Evergarden? Yes. I think you should try it. I love it. It does have an inappropriate age gap between the MC and it does have an inappropriate age gap. That part I don't like. Aside from that detail, I love it. Bros, Kuma's Devil Fruit's your favorite too? Awesome. Go through Kuma's backstory or power scale. Go through Kuma's backstory. How you doing, Kai? Any anime has some freaky stuff. Depends what you mean by freaky. If it's the freaky I'm thinking of, I can't help you. Your hoodie is good, thank you. Shows that you rewatched because it was really good. I used to rewatch like everything. There's many, like, I've rewatched Naruto, One Piece, Dragon Ball, Angel Beats, Snow White, My Love Story. I've rewatched a bunch. Now I don't rewatch anything. I just don't have the time. I just don't have the time to rewatch anything. Even though there's stuff I want to rewatch, I can't. I can't. I meant, like, all the anime has some fan service. No. There's plenty of anime with minimal to no fan service at all. And I prefer those. That there's plenty of stuff with no fan service. It's just because you're probably watching mostly shonens. I don't have a crush. How was Hellsing? The ending was great. It was slow to get into. It was slow for me to grab me, but the ending was good. I like the first half of Death Note. How do you go hard? Thank you. Fire Force would be peak without the fan service. I don't think that's that's not my only issue. I do think it's a problem. I do think it takes away from the series. Do I like Berserk? Yes. As a whole, yes. Fire Force's top 5 new gen. I can't put it there. At least maybe the manga's better, but the anime I can't put it there. Season 1 was the only season I thought was really good. Only anime I found without a fan service is Studio Ghibli. I can guarantee you there's tons more that don't have fan service. It's not that hard to find. It's really not that hard to find shows with no fan service. It's just what you're choosing to watch. Hello again. Thank you. Hello. Thank you, Cody. I'm back. Is my password? I have 4 minutes. Okay, cool. If you went back in time to 2005, would you talk about the anime from now to people back then? If I went back to 2005, I have better things to do than to talk about anime. High Dive got a whole bunch of them. Whole bunch of what? I don't know why, but Naruto. Yeah. Anime without fan service. I don't know why, but Naruto is really good right now. I mean, I think it's really good. I don't like that. Doesn't surprise me. Best anime title, like God's Chosen Emperor or something like that. Oh, like a character title. Sin of Pride. I'm gonna stand by my guy Escanor. I'm going with Sin of Pride. Opinion on the Lion Sin. Who's the face of anime? Astro Boy probably. High Dive was nothing but fan service. I don't know what High Dive is. Fan service is the eye of the beholder. Everyone has different comfort levels of it. I tend to prefer as little as possible. As little as possible. What better things are there to do in 2005? Literally everything. You know what? One of the biggest problems of modern time, of like right now compared to like 2000s, early 90s, or mid 90s, is now that everything is way more expensive and there's way less things you could do for free. Like, you want to go hang out with your friends, go to the movies, hang out at a park, go swimming. Everything is so much more expensive. I have so much more options, so much more freedom, so much more financial capacity at that time period compared to now. Dude, I love 2005 by comparison. Because Seven Deadly Sins fan service is... I wasn't a fan of the fan service. More so than the fan service was the inappropriate age dynamics, like Bon and Elaine, creepy. Meliodas and baby Elizabeth, creepy. If it was 2005, I wouldn't be home right now. I mean, if it was 2005, I would be in high school. Would you rather hang out with Jinbei or Odin? As much as I love Odin, I think I'd get along better with Jinbei. What should I watch next? Chainsaw Man or JJK? Personally, I say JJK. Okay, use One Piece. It's great. I mean, I haven't seen One Piece. I can't judge it. Was Digimon's way before 2005. Depends which season of Digimon. Because there's Digimon seasons 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's Try. And now there's Digimon Beat Break, which is another new one. Depends what era of Digimon you're talking about. I had to stop watching Seven Deadly Sins because he was groping her. I mean, it's annoying. I would agree. Name one yellow robot, Bumblebee. Anime with the most answers is really Kill la Kill. I mean, Kill la Kill definitely has it, for sure. But, like, I think it depends on the type of fan service that makes it really bad. Like, Kill la Kill is revealing. It is. But I don't think it's... I mean, you can definitely say it's fan servicey. Digimon Frontier is the only good one. Wait, Frontier... I would disagree with you that it's the only good one. Let me just double check. Wasn't Frontier... Wait, Digimon Frontier. That's season... Wait, isn't that season 4? Dude, this is my least favorite season. Actually, aside from 6, this was Frontier was my least favorite season. I did not like this one at all. Seasons 1, 2, 3, way better. Way, not even, I did not like 4. Or 5. Or 6. I dropped it at 6. Let's see. Just he was asking stupid questions. Don't worry about. Okay, I missed it. Whatever. A main character can actually die. Yeah, main characters do die. All the time. If Escanor could withstand his power, do you think he could beat Meliodas? I never thought about it. I like it. I mean, I know he can hold Meliodas back. Can he win? I don't know. I mean, I think they meant permadeath. Goku's like Dragon Ball's the worst example of dying because it literally is inconsequential. Characters die all the time. But like, can MCs perma-die? Sure. Do you have any clothes in the old wardrobe from 2005? No. Because in 2005, I was 4'10" and 65 pounds. Nothing like... Akamega Kill, I like it. Pokemon copied Yu-Gi-Oh! How? Do I play what? Best swordsman in anime? I have no idea. Picking one swordsman in all of anime? I don't know why you guys do this. Code Geass? It wasn't my thing. Tried it, wasn't my thing. Oh, favorite swordsman in anime? I mean, that's easier. That is easier, but I kind of just want to say Zoro, but Rayleigh's a swordsman too. Well, yeah, I like Rayleigh more than Zoro, and Rayleigh uses a sword. Do I want to say Rayleigh? I do really like Rayleigh. AOT copy Marvel. Who's a better mage, Tatsumaki or Merlin? I'm going to say Merlin. Kenshin is pretty solid. The author's terrible, but the anime's great. I like your t-shirt, my t-shirt. Thank you. Please don't tell people to shut up in chat. If someone's being inappropriate, I'll take care of it, but don't be rude to each other. Thank you, Stiflers. AOT annoyed me with how orange... You're not the first person I've heard say that. They don't like the orange. Or were you the same person? I've heard that comment before. It's like wild to me. Is Yuno way too gifted? I mean, he's gifted, sure. I'm fine with it. Kenshin doesn't have Doesn't that have a Netflix movie? Kenshin does. I know he has OVAs. There's special episodes. I forget if there was a movie. I forget if there was a Kenshin movie, but there's definitely like extra content outside of the main seasons. Side character who should have been main character. I like Vegeta more than Goku. I mean, like who should have been the main character? I like Kilo more than Gon. How you doing? I don't know. Oh wait, it's 11. Oh damn, it's 11 o'clock. Okay, I didn't realize the time. I will stay on for an extra like 2-3 minutes, and then I'll call it because I didn't realize what time it was. Favorite villain in anime? Either if we're talking individual villain, either Madara or Meruem. Who has the best rivalries? I do love the Goku Vegeta rivalry, but is that my favorite? Is that my favorite rivalry? Okay, I'll think on it, but I'm gonna say Goku Vegeta is my temporary answer. I will think of. I'll make sure that's my answer. Best rivalry is Light and L. I mean, initially sure, but I don't like how that played out. And are they my favorite? Definitely not close. Definitely not close. What Saiyan do I like? Vegeta. Sorry, I just joined. Are you walking on a treadmill? Yes. What do you think about Overflow? I'm not watching it. I agree. I don't know. I would have preferred if L won. Favorite duo trio? Ooh. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to write these questions down. I'm going to write these down so I have an answer by next stream. Here it is. Okay, let me write these down. So I have I need to pick a best duo. And side character who should be MC. Okay, I wrote the questions down that I couldn't answer, so I will have them by next stream. Light won because he manipulated into killing L. Light was just being strategic. But I think the way that went about was poorly done. I think L definitely had him. I feel like L slipped up when he shouldn't have. He had him. Do you like Gachakuda? Haven't seen it yet. What Vegeta form do I like? I've always been a Super Saiyan 4 fan. In general, just a Super Saiyan 4. Do you still have to... Guys, why would I have clothes from 20 years ago? That wouldn't fit me. It wouldn't fit me. It wouldn't fit a child. I can't speak Goku. How do I speak Goku? I can't do his voice. Okay, last 60 seconds, and I'm gonna go for lunch. L technically, put M or N, whoever in his path. I wouldn't say L wouldn't though. Like, do you need proof to arrest someone? Light was just covering up his work so L can get it. I mean, yeah, you do need proof to arrest somebody. Like L technically lost that battle. I just don't like how it went about when clearly he had him. He slipped up. Halfway through my first watch of Vinland Saga, I was told it was just as good as AOT, but not seeing. I thought it was better, but it might just be your taste. You think you were 13? It wouldn't. You were 13. Yeah, in 2000. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was 13 in 2005. I was 13 in 2005. You have 1 million followers on Twitch? No, I have 180. You got a cool mustache? All right. Okay, last 5 comments before I take a break. And guys, follow on Twitch if you're not already. It's linked on my profiles, and join the Discord. Okay. I was born in 2005. I'm a bit older than you. It's okay. Pete Davidson? Yes, I'm Pete Davidson. AOT is better than Vinland Saga. It's longer, but overall they're equal. I mean, I just strongly prefer Vinland Saga. Dragon Ball off die. Well, I have no idea what you're trying to say. I have 11 subs. Awesome. You were born in 1980. Well, you're the unk of this chat. You're the unk of this stream because 1980 is a bit before me. Else, he was going up against superhuman beings, yet he still narrowed down Light's location within what, an episode or two. Within a couple of days, he had Light's location, and narrowed him down to like a possible suspect. Dude had him. Bebop is your all-time fave. Fair enough. Was Dragon Ball the anime everyone used to watch back in the day? Pretty much, like everyone who watched anime back then was watching Dragon Ball, to my knowledge. What episode from Dragon Ball do you like? Almost the entire, like, I don't have a favorite episode. I've seen, like, I like all of it. OG Dragon Ball, goodbye, we'll see you. I'll see you tomorrow. Pick one episode? I don't know. Goku versus Tien, a martial arts tournament. Or Goku versus Piccolo at the final martial arts tournament. I will not be watching Golden Boy. I love Fullmetal Alchemist as well. My favorite romance, Snow White with red hair. Easily Snow White with red hair. Two more. Okay, are you going to a morning stream tomorrow or afternoon? So, for those who are not in the Discord, you can't see my stream schedule. I stream every morning except for Fridays and Sundays. So tomorrow we're streaming in the morning around the same time as today. And we also have a Twitch stream in the afternoon. So I'm going live again today on Twitch at around 2:33 p.m. Eastern Standard. And then we'll be live again here tomorrow morning, around 9-ish Eastern Standard in the morning. You seen Demon Slayer movie? I have not. Okay, one more question before we call it. What is Snow White with Red Hair? It is my favorite romance series. It involves a young girl with beautiful red hair who is being heavily pursued by the prince of her kingdom to be his wife, and she does not want to. So she's like, I'm out of here. And she moves to she flees to another kingdom where she meets the prince of that country and then goes to end up working for him in his palace as a herbalist. And because that was her job before she fled. She works as a herbalist, as a doctor, taking care of people in her village. So she continued to do that when she moved away. And now it's like a political battle between the different kingdoms trying to get this girl because she's so incredible. Love it. Anyways, so guys, if you haven't joined the Discord or followed on Twitch, please do. Any last comments before we call it a day or call it a stream, because we're not done? What do you think about Wingman? I have not seen One Gone. I don't know it. See you later, Void. Really, your hoodie is Aura. Thank you. You always leak Aura. Appreciate it. And okay, honestly, I was planning to watch eventually, but I might start it later today. Awesome. Okay, so guys, if you want to join me on today's Twitch stream, 2:33 p.m. Eastern, my Taku on Twitch, we'll call it here, and yeah, see you guys tomorrow if you're not there. Boom. Okay, can you come tomorrow? I am in, okay, I don't know what you guys are doing, but all right.